Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, all that other good stuff. This is not the typical video that I do about dogs. I know I'm pretty beat up right now. I just got back from the gym, but I'll tell you this. Y'all follow me on this little story, but it's a good story. It goes back to a different time, and it was sort of like a lottery, you know? And what it was, you had your king and you had people who would hunt. Let's just call them hunters. And it was sort of like the lottery, as I said. It was who could go out and find the best lion, who would come back with the most impressive lion. It had to be a lion. And if you came back with the most impressive lion, basically, you know, the king would bless you with a wealth of riches, change the peasants' lives. This is what this thing was about. So, of course, you know, you had many different people trying this. And the individual that I'm going to talk about, let's just call him Tim. He went out and he went on his hunt just like everybody else, you know. His family was hurting. He was hurting. And it became a thing, and let me clear this screen real quick. It became a thing of, you know, survival. His family was in a very, very bad situation. And so with that being said, you know, he did his hunt and he first caught a lion, big, muscular, beautiful lion, man. And he said, you know what, this is not good enough, you know. And his wife cussed him out. What are you talking about? Look at him. He's huge, big mane, beautiful lion. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all seen him before. And they thought that she believes, especially, that this was a perfect lion to win. It was so big, so beautiful, so impressive. So 2 days later, he comes back with another lion, and the lion was beat up, scarred up. Mane wasn't quite what it was. Face sort of beat up. And, you know, at that moment, his family looked at him as the biggest failure of all time, you know. And they said, you should have never let the first lion go. You should have never let him go. You know, that could have changed our lives, and they beat him up about this. And so the time comes, everybody presents these big lions, you know, that they have caught on this hunt. And those who caught them, you know. And the king goes down the line, and he's looking at all these big lions, and the crowd is cheering. And just so happened, another guy had caught the lion that he'd released. You know, big, beautiful lion, like I said, by far the most impressive lion. And then they get down to Tim's lion, and Tim's lion, like I say, is sort of scraggly. And when he's presented, everybody laughs. You know, the people start laughing. They start making the cheers, and they start making these cheers. And, you know, his family is crying, and, you know, he's still standing there with his lion. And as the king decides to make his decision, he goes to Tim, and he stares the lion down. He looks at the other lions, and he stares the lion down. And he presents Tim with the award. And the people are shocked. And the king turns to everybody. And he says at this moment, which makes the most sense in the world when you think about it. He said, I didn't ask you to go out and get the prettiest lion. I asked you to go out and get the best lion. And the scars on this lion are a badge of honor. His wounds show that he's battle-tested. The way he's beat up shows that he has been a lion his whole life, and he's a survivor. Now, I can't tell y'all about all these pretty lions who haven't endured anything as it looks, but I can tell you that this guy right here has been to war, and he's still here. And I say all that to say this. Embrace your failures in life. Embrace your hurt in life. Embrace everything that has not went correct for you in your life. Because the one thing that you can get out of this, and the one thing that you can get out of this lion's tail, is this. Life is not about being perfect. Life is not about being pretty. Whatever you have been through and you are still making it, God has put you in this situation. God has allowed you to overcome every scar, every bruise, every bit of depression, every loved one you've lost, every bit of hurt, and you are still here. You are battle tested. And although your life might not look as pretty as somebody else's who's giving you a visual aspect of it, you are stronger than most people will ever believe. Don't ever fall into that thing that because you don't have the best job today, or that you lost mama, or that you lost a child maybe, or that, you have a cancer, or that you might have lost a limb, whatever it is in your life that's ailing you right now, please understand that you are strong enough to overcome this. You've been battle tested, and it is time for you to be the greatness that is inside of you. Don't feel sorry for yourself. God does not give those scars to those who cannot continue. Those with scars that cannot continue are in the ground. You are here for a reason. You are here for a purpose. Embrace everything that's wrong with your life and understand that you are a survivor and you are put here to survive and to flourish and believe in God's will. Because if it was not God's will, you would not be here. You survived everything in your life for one purpose, and that is to go on and be great. Be great, be like that lion, and understand that there is no shame in your failures. Because the greatest thing about failures is it comes with a success, that you are still here and you've gotten through those failures. Be blessed, go forward, be happy, prosper, and remember that you are way stronger than you believe that you are. God bless all y'all, man. Go be like that lion. Peace.